We are live here in Las Vegas, Nevada, where they evicted the unhoused out of the tunnels today, in their minds of cleaning them or whatever they do. I have here, what's your name?
My name is King Ike, and man, I'm a homeless person. You know what I'm saying? Really, I ain't. But I just like to say this, man. You know, you never kick a person when they down, and you always should lend a helping hand and come back around. And everybody out there, man, I'm not your friend, I'm not your enemy, I'm your family.
That's
so,
right.
Man, you can always talk to me, man. Reach out and touch me, man, and I'll come to you directly. You know, sometime I might need your help, or maybe I'll be able to help you. Because I'm from the land of, you know how we're doing in Vegas, you know. It's not what you know, it's who you know. And I'm going to be right out here, man, all the time. I've been out here 7 years, and I just want to say hi to everybody. And, man, hopefully, man, we have a nice summer this year, man. And I love you, Donald Trump, and I love everyone, man. And I just want to just say this, man. Smoke a blunt for me, man. I'm finna drink a beer too.
That's right.
I got an appointment today, man. Well, lunch date. I'm trying to make it, but I might not. But I just want to say, man, everybody, man, you see me out there, man. Don't get mad. Go over there and shake my hand. Sometimes I don't know what you're mad about. It could be a misconstruction, you know? Sometimes people don't talk to me, family people, you know, whatever it is, you know what I'm saying? So you come to me directly, you might get a different kind of response and find out, hey, man, he's not like I thought he was. And for real, man, you see, throw your crown up, man. And everybody, man, I'm from Vallejo, California. But I was raised out here in Vegas since 1988. Roger that. And that's me kirking out.
All right, you guys heard that. You know, now we're going to go down here, document this area down here. So, hey, what's up, Michael? No, we're just going to hold this... these cops and everybody accountable down here. You know, we're going to go down here and document what's going on. I was going to be out here earlier, but I know there's a cop sitting over there in the parking spot over there. But there's nothing wrong about being homeless, you know, and people like to judge. But you got to understand, these shelters out here in Las Vegas are so corrupt. The only thing the police aren't running, besides the casinos and the Strip and Fremont and everything else, you know, the one thing they're not running is the shelters. And maybe, you know, a lot of these people that you talk to, there's a reason why they don't want to be in the shelters. They don't want the help. And there's reasons behind that. So we can't judge people. I'm going to be a little bit respectful, not show people that don't want to be on camera. But we're going to document what's going on over here with the tunnel cleanouts. That a lot of media, mainstream media, doesn't show you the truth behind what's going on. And we're going to document everything that's going on, you know, and deal with the crazies. You know what I'm saying? So, you know. A little drama going on. What's up, Artavia? So they don't, you know, they're in public, so they don't like being filmed. I don't know what to freaking tell them, you know. But yeah, there's a lot of stuff going on down here, you know. So we're just going to document it as best as we can. There's one dump truck of debris that they got out of the down here that they got out. They have bulldozers down here and trucks. But we're going to document it. You know, I see generators down there. I see all kinds of stuff. But, you know, we're on a public sidewalk, so we're safe. And then if they want to interview and they want to stress their concerns, and I have no problem doing that. Otherwise, I think I'll be respectful and not put, you know, a lot of the displaced people out here on the streets on camera. I don't do this for clicks and views. I do this for documentation purposes. As you see, there's mattresses down here, you know, and everything. There's a large group of homeless people right over here in the corner, but I'm not going to film them unless they want to be filmed. They know I'm here. I'm marked. You know, I'm not hiding out who I am. So, you know. But, you know, really, there's no place for these people to go. You know, they claim you can go get services at the shelters and stuff like that. But I did a 1-year investigation at 4 different shelters across the United States. Took a year off and investigated 4 different shelters, and it's about the same ball game. I investigated the shelters down in Los Angeles, California, San Francisco, Oregon, and Houston, Texas. Spent 90 days out there on the streets investigating what was going on with these shelters and stuff like that, and they're all corrupt. And, you know, the news don't want to expose that. Nobody wants to expose the corruption that goes on in these shelters. So these people are, you know, in my mind, they're better off out here surviving on the streets than they are in the shelters. You know, I have 48 boxes of Narcan to give out today. So we're going to be out giving out Narcan today. This is going to be stream 1. I'm going to go over to the tunnels over by the Rio. We'll be over there. Now, in San Francisco, man, when I was there, that's the dirtiest place I've ever been to. With all the CEOs and all the crypto owners and tech owners that live there in Silicon Valley in San Francisco, you figure it'd be a nice place. You know, they got their stashes all over the park. I go into the 3-story library, people dropping syringes out of their pant legs on the toilet. I mean, the place was a hot mess. There were syringes everywhere, feces all over the sidewalks. I mean, the worst place I ever been to that I've seen is San Francisco. I mean, that place is man, I you know, and I was down there for a week. I rented a room there, a boarding room. You know, of course, you know, the whole room was clean, and then the trash can was all clean, but they left me a complimentary crack pipe in the garbage can, like I smoke crack. You know what I'm saying? So, you know. What's up, boss? We got Metro cruising. There's Metro there. So, you know, we're just going to document what's going on here, you know, so.
Sounds good, boss.
Try not to film you. How long is this project going to take?
I can't even talk so I don't get in trouble.
Oh. All right. So as you see, that the mainstream media doesn't report, but this is the cleaning of the tunnel areas. This is the stuff they don't report in the news. So that's why I'm out here advocating. And as you can see, there's a lot of debris and a lot of stuff down there, you know. I'm on a public sidewalk, so public photography is okay. If anybody's got a problem with it, then I don't know what to tell them. Don't be in public. So I'm not breaking any laws. Anybody wants to make false claims, I will have my attorney deal with them and the departments they work with, and there will be a tort claim and a lawsuit filed because I'm not breaking any laws. Filming, documenting. We're documenting what's going on out here. That's what we're doing. Okay, Artavia. You know, that's what we do. We're gonna go over to the other tunnels. So we're just documenting. These people over here are scared to talk, you know, policies. So we're going to cruise over to the other tunnel section and document what's going on over there. So a lot of the Las Vegas vloggers, they won't come down here and film stuff like this. You know, this is reporting what goes on in our community here in Las Vegas. But you know, so they'll just clickbait. You know, hey, don't stay at this hotel, and and all that stuff. You know, they're not born and raised here, and there's people that are vloggers here that was born and raised here like myself, and I don't like it when people want to negatively talk about my community when they don't even participate in any community activities here in Las Vegas. And that's where you'll find a lot of the vloggers here, the local big ones that do that, you know. So you know, so that's what we're doing here today, going around vlogging what's going on here at the Las Vegas tunnel cleanouts, ran by the organized crime ring Las Vegas Metropolitan Police, the new mob in town. So that's what we're doing today. Want to reach out and thank the Fusion Center for watching my live stream. You know, they're always watching, you know. Surprised that darn helicopter ain't flew over yet, you know. So we got to worry about, you know, the tunnels that are over there off of by the Rio. Probably cleaning those ones out today too. Most communities here in Las Vegas have, not here in Las Vegas but abroad, their tunnel systems, they have these metal steel trap doors. When it rains, they have cameras on them, and they flip them open and close them, let the water flow through if it rains and stuff like that. And just maybe that's what they're going to do today here. You know, I have no idea what they're going to do, but we're here to document what's going on. That was a legal U-turn. Let's see. That was a legal U-turn. Watch this. What's that sign say? No U-turn. You know? Hi. So we're just going to document what's going on over here. We're going to go over to Rio in a minute. We're going to go see what's going on over there at those tunnels. They got a female walking up the street. Maybe we'll get an interview with her. If she wants to, you know. So we'll kind of respectfully not film her. So, hey, you want to do an interview? Ma'am, you want to do an interview? She was like, nope. Guys, we are in my vehicle, right? And we are going to go drive over to the Rio. And we are going to live stream that over there. This ain't my streaming vehicle. It's my other vehicle. So, I'm going to try to... So we're going to go over to the other location. So hang with me, guys. I don't have no phone mounts in my car.
If you have symptoms, contact a doctor. I'm so glad I did. Visit NoTimeToWait.com, sponsored by Bristol Myers Squibb and Pfizer. This report is sponsored by Progressive Insurance.
So we're going to go over here to the next location. That's where we're headed. Hang on, guys. man, this guy's got his stuff wrapped up in fancy cellophane over here. Yeah. Yeah, we're gonna go over here to the tunnels over here by the Rio. Check out what's going on over there. Those are the tunnels I used to live in, you know. Cruise along. We'll be there in less than 3 minutes. See what's going on over there. I don't have a phone holder in this vehicle. This is just a spare vehicle I use. So usually this is the vehicle I use to transport my bike to different locations around town. So it's set up for my bike. I don't have my bike with me today. We will be doing a live stream later on today anyways. I got 48 boxes of Narcan to go hand out. Ronnie Braun, what's up? What's up, buddy? If you don't know, Ronnie Braun's a moderator in a lot of the local Las Vegas channels. Thank you for tuning in. Maybe we'll go film Matthew Ross today too. Ha! Unfortunately, Ronnie, I'm on the Prism app, so I can't moderate you. If I was on the YouTube app, I could moderate you, but I figure out where Coop Kelly's at. Coop Kelly's my administrative moderator. Kelly. What's up, Rick? Man, we're headed over here to the Rio underground tunnels to see if they've cleaned those out or over there cleaning those out. We'll be there in a couple minutes. I just got to get over in traffic because I gotta turn down and get down to them. These underground tunnels where we're going to, this is where I lived at underground for a year back in 2007 when I was on the, well, I was ducking and dodging the U.S. Marshals back in the day when I was a bad boy. But that's where I was hanging out at, was the underground tunnels. So just give me a couple minutes and we'll be down there. I don't know what kind of activities going on down there. I can't see down there. But, you know, we might walk through the area anyways, you know, because that's where I used to stay at. I'll show you where I stayed at. There's a little cubby hole down there. Yeah, Ronnie Braun, you know, I know you moderate a lot of streams and a lot of local vloggers and stuff like that. And so does my wife, Jenny Moore. You've seen her. And my wife's Jenny Moore, who's also a moderator in some of the channels that she'll pop into, like Let's Market You, stuff like that channel. So I'm just out here doing what local Las Vegas vloggers should be doing. You know, reporting what's going on in our community that I was born and raised in. So we'll go down here and take a look at these tunnels over here. This is one of the areas I usually hit over here. So basically they're cleaning these tunnels out, and it looked like they were just using the news to make it look like they were actually cleaning the tunnels out, because this tunnel over here that we're going to is one of the main #1 tunnels, and I don't see no activity over here. So that was all scripted, what they did earlier on the news. All scripted, you know, because if they ain't cleaning these out over here, I don't know what to tell you. You know, these are the main tunnels over here. So we'll go over here, park over here. So what you see is here, we're going to make ourselves across the street here. You know, see if they're cleaning out these tunnels. I don't see nothing over here. These are the main tunnels. This is the Rio right here. These are the main tunnels. Probably got 500-600 people in it. Yeah. So if they ain't cleaning out these tunnels, I don't know what to tell you. You know. Yeah, these are the main tunnels down here. You know, I don't see nobody out here. I don't see them cleaning these things. So these are the ones, when you see all the documentaries on the homeless living in the tunnels in Las Vegas, this is the tunnels they show right here. This is the tunnels that they go into, and these go clear across the street, as you can see, to Caesar's Palace over there. That's the strip, as you can see, and overlooking, you know, the Rio. And there's the parking garage of the Rio. That area right there, those other short tunnels right there. There's a cubby hole that I stayed in. That's over there. But there's the Palms. There's the Rio. But you know, but these are the tunnels. These are the main tunnels that they do all the documentaries on. Is right here. You know, and I don't see anybody, so they must be. Yeah, so I see they got a rolling jack over here, a pallet jack, you know. What the hell they got that down here for? You know? But yeah, that's the Rio. Man, maybe we should go. Maybe we should go film the hookers over there off of Decatur and Trop area. I mean, the lot lizards, the 304s. You know, maybe we should go over there. I will be live tonight, live on my bike, doing what I call bike patrol. You know. And we will be headed to the park today. I ran out of Narcan at EDC this weekend, giving it away for free. Went and got 2 more cases, which has 48 doses of Narcan in it. So we're gonna go to the parks and we're gonna distribute it today. I'm gonna live stream it. And we'll be doing that on my bike. Look for the upload of the video tonight of my bike. I'm going to be going over all the details of my e-bike, which is a juice bike that goes 42 miles an hour and is set up for live streaming, which I have a 400 watt Blue Eddy on it too, so I can continuously charge my bike. It goes 42 miles an hour and it's set up for live streaming, so I either can walk my bike or ride my bike when I'm live streaming as a form of transportation. Usually when I go down to Fremont, I have my bike with me and I'll walk around with my bike live streaming off it with the DJI gimbal stabilizer. So you can't even really tell I'm actually got it mounted to my bike on a crab clamp. They're called crab clamps. If you Google them, you'll see what I'm talking about. Crab clamps for tripods or whatever. I have a handlebar extension with a couple crab clamps on it, and then I have a night vision flare handheld recorder also on my bike for nighttime, so I can see in places that you usually can't see, and document and record. Multiple battery packs. Then I have the bags on the back that has food, water, ice packs in them, and all the good stuff, you know, to give away to people. Socks, you know. So we're just out here trying to do good things for our community, documenting what's going on and what's not going on. I don't do hotel reviews. I don't do food buffet reviews. I don't clickbait like that. You know, whatever their niche is, the other vloggers, and so be it. We don't really talk about politics or anything like that on my channel. We just try to keep it on topic of what we're doing for the day or on the live stream. I don't go all over the place like some vloggers do and everything like that, and try to be relevant with a bunch of scripted lies and stuff like that. But we might do a walking strip video today, IRL, or, you know, we definitely going to be doing, I got a video coming up of the topless nude pools in Las Vegas. They're at private homes. They're actually like, they're illegal brothels, you know, basically in your neighborhoods. You know, you have to pay like $500 for a membership. You run around. They're basically a swingers club, hookup clubs, but you're paying them $500 to walk through the door. So basically, you know, full service, you know. But they use the guys as their topless or nude pools in these neighborhoods, and they have LLC licenses and stuff like that. But we'll talk about that in an upcoming video. I do have a video coming out with my other team members on Community Watchdog Media. We are currently 8 members with my Community Watchdog, so there's actually 8 of us out there. When I vlog and I walk and stuff like that, I usually have 3 or 4 people with me that also wearing Community Watchdog Media hats and shirts and all that stuff. So we are 8 deep right now, and sometimes we'd run multiple streams at the same time. We run vertical and horizontal. So if you don't like the horizontal, you can go to the vertical. The vertical gets you more click-throughs because people are on their phones. I'd much rather do the, you know, horizontal ones. But, you know, go ahead, if you're new here, subscribe, please. We will be live later on today. I have a heat-related video coming up too, how to survive Las Vegas and in the desert with the heat. What you need to bring with you, how you need to hydrate, you know, all the everything that other people don't talk about. During the summer months, we walk around with coolers, rolling stand-up coolers. We cruise the strip in the Fremont area, and we give away free water. We don't accept tips. We don't do all that stuff. We just give away free water. We have a business license to do that, so that's what we do. So so we are out here, you know. See a marshal over there. I don't know why the marshals are out of bounds. This ain't their jurisdiction over here, you know. A lot of interesting videos. I do have a drone video coming out too. Drone coverage of EDC. In the nude, well, we'll call it naturalist, nude topless pools. We'll have the addresses and the locations of where these places are at also in the video, you know, to make people aware of what's going on in their communities. You know, the next door neighbors might not know what's going on, you know. But these are, there was a house brothel busted in Arizona yesterday. I'll also add that story into it. But this goes on. This is more common than what people think out here, you know. These topless nude pools on private property, you know, but they're actually, you know, prostitution going on in these places, you know, and they don't, you know, and they don't talk about that. But when you're paying $500 a membership, couples only, and they charge single guys, stuff like that, and you could just run around in the buff, and they've got, let's just say they got character rooms, you know, BDSM dungeon rooms and stuff like that. You know, that's not a topless, you know, nude only, you know, type pool, a house, you know. That's like a swingers club, you know. But these things are right in the neighborhoods, you know. So but that will be going on later on today. But like I said, there's stuff that a lot of these vloggers don't want to do out here. This is too much for them. They'd rather clickbait the, you know, don't stay here, hotel rooms and buffets and stuff like that. So, you know, here you get it real. It's raw, it's uncut. And we take chances here, you know. So, this is Las Vegas, you know. Like I said, those are the tunnels over there. And there's the Rio. So. Water runs uphill, man. And I'm not knocking the other Las Vegas vloggers. They got their own niche for their clicks and views, you know, versus if you want to sit down and stay out of the cold weather and drink a cold beer down on Fremont Street. If you call that streaming, I don't know what to tell you. You know, and I noticed when I was down there streaming around those two other vloggers that sit at that bar down there, right? And I noticed every time I got around them or near them, they would face their cameras towards themselves. You know, like little fucking coward pieces of shits they are. You know, because I do have a problem. I grew up with one of them out here. I still have a problem with that guy. You know, but you know, he doesn't know. But yeah, if you're a local Las Vegas vlogger, you got your channel name all over the back of your shirt, on your bike, or anything like that, and you go around any of the other two vloggers that sit down there by the D filming those concerts and stuff like that, and being a bunch of perverts, right? If you go or stand in front of them, stuff like that, they won't even call you out. They'll just face the camera towards them so their viewers can't see that you're live and then click over and subscribe to your channel. You know what I'm saying? Because they just want to sit on their fat asses and e-bag for tips and everything like that, you know. But you know, and I'll run into them again. I'll see them again. I'm not gonna go look for them, you know. So, but yeah, everybody knows who I'm talking about, and I'm not gonna shout out their names, but you know, I was down there. They were live streaming, and then I went back when I got home to upload my video and everything like that. After I'm done with my live stream, I went back to their live stream to correspond when I was in front of them to see if they actually video recorded me. They didn't. They turned, you know, every time you see those Las Vegas vloggers that are sitting down on the Fremont Street and they turn the face and start shouting out their messages and stuff like that, it's because they don't want to film something or somebody. That's why they do that, you know. You know, they don't want to admit it, but you know, it's a fact. That's what they do, you know. So every time they face stream themselves sitting down there on Fremont Street, it's because they don't want to show an in particular vlogger or somebody else that's down there, you know. They don't want to put them on camera so their followers or their subscribers will click over to their channels, you know. I don't hide who I am, you know. I wear high visibility shirts, as you see in my videos. I wear hats, I have business cards, and I am labeled. I am a moving billboard, you know. So any other vlogger that films me, you automatically will see from the back side or the front side what my channel is. Community Watchdog Media, looking out for the community that I was born and raised in, you know. So, you know. So, we're gonna cut it here. I will be live later on. Ronnie Braun, thanks for jumping in. When I get home, I'll moderate you. Ronnie Braun is moderating a lot of channels out here in Las Vegas. I don't go and film, and we don't gossip, and we don't talk about a bunch of bullshit on my channel. You know what I'm saying? I don't let people hijack my chat and take over my chat. We don't do that. And we don't talk about other vloggers in my chat or other people, you know, because then I don't want to be that guy that goes around, you know, being known for allowing people to, you know, dox people and call people out, other channels and stuff like that. If anybody's going to call out a channel or anything like that, it will be me, you know. But I'm going to go. Thank you everybody for being here. Hit that like button. We will be live later on tonight. Thank you.